Other than when they've retired, have you ever seen a millionaire operating slowly, wasting time in the pub, thinking about making things happen, letting ideas sit there? No, it doesn't happen. That's not how they live their life. They operate with speed. They do things quickly. They think about it. They pick up the phone. They start dialing. They make it happen. Being quick in business is what will separate you from everybody else, because most people in business are asleep. They think about it. They think about it. And while they're thinking about it, you can literally cut right up and you can get it done. And that will propel you far further ahead than these people can ever be. If you and I both started a business today and we were selling the same product to the same audience, I guarantee that I would sell more of that product or service, and I would sell it faster, and I would be able to exit sooner, because I simply am prepared to work harder and faster than you are. And that ultimately is the difference. Working hard is fantastic, but if you're working hard slowly on the wrong things, it's not going to make any sense. You're going to be outcompeted. People like me are going to cut you up, cut the corner right in front of you and beat you to the mark. Whereas if you're fast, when you've got an idea, you pick up the phone, you start dialing, you make it happen, the speed in which you operate will simply just put other people out of business. And that is something to take seriously, because speed is so important. So many people DM me with an idea, or they message me and say, hey Liam, I've got an idea, I want to get started, I want to start making money. They've got an idea, and I'll see that this DM was, I don't know, a week ago. And I'll follow them up and I'll say, hey, a week ago you said to me you've got an idea. How's the business going? How many sales have you made? And they'll go, yeah, I'm thinking about the idea. 1 week ago, you told me that you had a business that you wanted to start. You said, I'm going to start this business. I think it can be successful. A week later, I checked in with you and I said, where is your business? How is it going? How many sales have you made? And you said, yeah, I'm still thinking about it. Well, what the fuck have you been doing for the last week? You've literally got an idea that you told me is going to be successful, and you have sat around and done nothing with your week. Where is your limited company? Where is your customer portfolio? Where is your marketing strategy? Where is anything? What have you actually done with your time? It doesn't mean that you need to do it shit. It doesn't mean you need to do it cheap. It means you need to do it fast. You have to operate with speed. Otherwise, people will cut the corner. People will beat you to the mark every single time. You are competing in the most competitive environment in the whole realm of the world, and that is business. And you are competing against people like me that wake up every day, that pick up the phone, start dialing, act fast. So have you. You've got to act fast, and you've got to start now. If you were driving to your job, do you pause halfway to have a think about it, or just see what happens? Or do you keep driving and go there anyway because that's where you're destined to go? A lot of people always say, how have you been so successful? Well, because if you look at the modern marketplace and you look at the modern businessman, they aren't anything like me. They aren't prepared to get up and work 20 hours a day. They aren't prepared to just pick up the phone and start dialing. And the problem with that is that all of you 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds that are trying to get into business now, none of you have got any actual desire to get out there and just get stuck in and get in the trenches. If you, as a 16-year-old, 18-year-old, 20-year-old, however old you are watching this, and you apply the same principles that I talk about here, the desire to pick up the phone and start dialing, the desire to get out of bed every day and make it happen regardless of rain or shine. If you come with that attitude and that desire to work hard, you have a cutting edge on every single person in the modern business marketplace. And that right there is a USP. Now, as we know, a USP is the key to opening up new opportunities to sell. So if you bring that to the table, you will have a competitive advantage. A lot of business comes down to being able to be one step ahead of your competition with a crazy idea or something that you bring alternatively to the table that other people don't bring, in other words, a USP. But sometimes actually just being at the table first is enough. If there's food on the table, bringing the best cutlery might get you a good opportunity of eating the most of it. Otherwise, being at the table first might actually also give you an even better chance of eating more. And I promise you that if you live your life every day with the simple objective of just being as fast as you can with everything that you do, operating with speed as a priority, and just everything you do, if you need new Wi-Fi, call them up, say, hey, I really need the best Wi-Fi. And they say, no, please, I just need the best Wi-Fi and I need it delivered tomorrow. The speed in which you can operate, you don't need to have a 30-minute phone call about what kind of Wi-Fi's you can have and what do you think about this broadband and this broadband. Whatever the best product you've got is, to my house tomorrow, please. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Boom. You're now operating again on a level of ultimate speed. You've got the best product, but you got it without wasting 20 minutes. The guys that procrastinate and the guys that beat around the bush are the guys that get left behind. And I promise you now, if you take on board the concepts and principles and advice that I've given you here today, and you be as fast as you can with everything everything you do in business without compromising on the quality of the product or service that you do, I guarantee you'll see far more success.